APC senator to CBN print 100,000 food vouchers per month to feed 20 million Nigerians. Can you imagine the kind of suggestion that a senator is bringing? 100,000 food voucher, 100,000 naira food voucher per month to feed 20 million Nigerians. How will 100,000 naira voucher feed 20 million people? These people, what is your mathematics? That's the question. And is it the solution to poverty in Nigeria, the penury, the hunger, the insecurity and everything going on in Nigeria, the farmers, herdsmen clashes that is taking the life of farmers, that is causing food scarcity? Is that what is going to alleviate the impact of removal of first subsidy and flotation of the naira exchange rate? These people don't have brain at all. And what will be the criteria for selecting who should benefit from these food vouchers? The same way that I've been talking about palliative, humanitarian affairs is now being covered with all forms of allegations of fraud. Okay, so what is going to be your criteria for selecting who should benefit from this 100,000 naira food voucher? These APC people, all these are lawmakers. No wonder they can't make laws. Their heads are just empty. I'm telling you, and they think when they talk like this, Nigerians will think that the reasonable people are talking, and then they will just take it. Now wow. Senator Jimoh Ibrahim has proposed a food voucher system to combat hunger in Nigeria. Out of 200 million Nigerians, 250 million Nigerians, over 140 million are hungry, and you are proposing 100,000 naira food voucher to feed 20 million. So what will happen to the remaining 120 or 140 million? These people, I'm telling you, when you see them inside Agbada, you think that they have sense. I'm telling you. So Senator Jimoh Ibrahim has proposed a food voucher system to combat hunger in Nigeria, calling on the Central Bank of Nigeria and the Ministry of Finance to implement the initiative, which is initiative. So speaking in Washington, D.C., the All Progressive Congress APC senator from Ondo State suggested that the food vouchers could be funded by consolidating the existing palliative funds. So he argued that the system would provide a direct impact on reducing poverty. How? Stabilizing the naira and reducing inflation, as it would rely on vouchers rather than cash. Look at what this man is talking. No brain at all. How will printing food voucher reduce poverty? How will it stabilize the naira exchange rate? How will it reduce inflation? This wow. He said the plan could potentially benefit up to 20 million Nigerians suffering from food insecurity. So the senator also stated that it would curb corruption by removing intermediaries, particularly state government, from the distribution process, enabling the funds to directly reach those in need. The cable quoted him as saying it will reduce inflation because you are using vouchers as opposed to using cash. Look at what this man is saying. He's not somebody that is going to print the voucher, design the voucher, print the voucher, and credit the voucher. He's not somebody that is also going to cash out the voucher when it is used. Why do you think that using voucher is going to be better? And who is going to handle it? Who is going to be... it's a project. Who is going to manage it? These people don't know what you're talking about. Now, this is a harmonious policy, and when it is done, it will help the government to have a direct impact on those who are affected by poverty and food insecurity. So vouchers for food is very significant. Imagine you give 100,000 per month to anybody above 18 years that is really affected by food insecurity and poverty. You see every month, okay, they draw down on this in the first 1 year, okay. It makes more sense than some palliatives that have to do with solar power and things like that. So why do you think that the voucher is not a palliative? And how are you going to determine who funds it, how it is funded, who benefits from it, who should receive it, and how it is being cashed out, or rather, claimed when it is spent? These people, No brain at all. It is very important because when you don't solve the problem of food and hunger, then you are looking for crisis. This is why we are saying that the economic policy of the central bank and the Ministry of Finance should be harmonized, and then we can have a clear account to print vouchers for food. Look at this one. Nigerians are saying remove herdsmen from our farmland and we will produce enough food for everybody. We are not talking about that. How to curb the insecurity across Nigeria. How to remove all those herdsmen and bandits from the bush so that farmers can go back to the farm and produce. You are not talking about that. You are talking about voucher, because voucher, that money will come from oil money. These guys are shameless. I'm telling you. Very, very shameless. Very, very shameless. All right, so Nigerians don't need food voucher. That is what somebody saying here in the comment section. Nigerians don't need food vouchers. Improve the economy, pay a living wage, reduce your looting, provide cheap and affordable energy and healthcare. Nigerians are not beggars. Give the food vouchers to your fellow politicians and their families. Exactly. Nigerians are not beggars. We are ready to work. Eh? Exactly. Somebody say we aren't beggars. Give us stable light and reduce petrol price, idiotic legislators. That is what they are. That is what they are. Somebody say forex is our major issue. Let him bring the dollar back to 400 naira. Other things will start falling naturally. Fuel prices will automatically come down. Food items will come down, and so on. The landing cost of fuel will come down because it is affected by the dollar. That is true. And I'm not surprised here. I will come and see one APC Badorian person here now that will come and defend the statement. I will not be surprised. I know say, but dollar value cannot just come down in favor of the naira, and when we don't have what will attract the world to come here to buy naira and do business. We are not producing, we are not exporting. GDP is near zero, and yes, that is another thing. So what are you producing? What are you exporting? What are you selling to the world to get the dollar? That is not what Nigerians need, my friend. Yes, they don't need the government of Mr. Tinubu food support. What they need is fuel price reduction, 24 hours of electricity. This will bring succor and ease to everything the people are facing. It will ease the pain and pandemic Nigerians are facing. I come in peace from Gothenburg. Well done. You people called Nigerian leaders are foolish. Exactly. Imagine, I hope your plan is to turn Nigeria to a bigger to a beggar. Nigerians to a beggar. Shame to anybody who will accept this plan. Good idea under a stabilized and stable currency naira. More so, the politicians will use it as a bargain power to control. He should reduce fuel price, everything will come down normal. So what is he saying? Yes, there's wisdom on it to touch life aftermath. What wisdom? What wisdom? Same to federal government, state and in local government areas, copy same. Good initiative. I tell you, somebody will say it's initiative. Tell the president, see your own version solving the problems of hunger is by giving people food, okay? Not be lie. Okay, oh. One of the best ideas so far. What best idea? Somebody's a stupid old man. Where do you think CBN gonna get the money to do it? Exactly. Food vouchers that will be taken over by the only APC members. Exactly. Just like I was asking, what will be the criteria to determine who will benefit from the food voucher? We don't know. Jimoh Ibrahim, he has just shown that he doesn't have idea at all as a lawmaker. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comments.